Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back for some more EVE Online. I am back in Amarr space because, well, a part of the patch notes did seem pretty interesting to me. There's new items to discover through exploration normally, so I decided to get back here since I'm also having to do a little bit of my PI maintenance at this point. And yeah, this is where I've got the all-in-one Ishtar that I'm going to be flying at the moment, hunting for some data sites. I believe it's in data sites where we could find those new items, but of course, since we find a Sarge's Nation occupied mining colony, we are going to quickly run that for the potential loot drops. And then there's another combat site here, and so far I'm all alone in Chunka. Does mean that there's not too much competition going on at the moment. Let's take it. Ooh, and a command relay. That's a that is a pretty damn juicy start. It could be that yeah, attentions from players are in other places at the moment. We have things, so let's get started actually. We do, of course, have the hunt that just went on. Now everyone is doing industry. The war is actually still raging as well. And here in the Mars space, I personally do get the feeling that we've fallen back a little bit, being so far away from Jita, from the central hub of Caldari space, that you get a little bit less competition for all of the stuff that we can try to do. So let's get started. Let's try to take these small guys down. Guards have begun fighting all on their own. We'll add in a little bit of laser fire. And then maybe we could look into... Let's see, maybe I'll try to spread them then, because I'm not sure exactly what these guards have decided to fire at. But these little guys, we don't want them to get too close. 28, that's pretty good. And oh, alright, I'm taking a little bit of shield damage. We do have a large shield booster, so that'll help. And a couple of these small guys are being taken down. Oh yeah, this is not the Gila. Gotta remember that. In the Gila I can basically spread. Let's add a 1 on you. Blah, there we go, good stuff. So in the Gila I can basically spread the damage, have the drones take care of the mediums, and then have my missiles take care of the small targets. But now on this one, we have to try and manage things a little bit more, including a little bit of repping. But we're doing all right. Adding a little bit laser. Oh, actually, maybe not. Let's see if we can still hit this guy. 21. Yep, good stuff. You're next, and that is it for the small stuff. This guy at 20 dives underneath my drones, but the lasers get him no problem, so that's good. It's looking pretty good. Mobile tractor unit ready for room number 2. And yeah, a little bit rusty. I feel a little bit rusty. It's actually been a while since I went out really to explore, but that's what I want to do right now. Hoping that people basically forget a little bit about the data site change, and now we can make some nice ISK, not just from these combat sites, but also running the... oh, goddamn, this guy... Slaughter comes in at 10 kilometers. That's pretty aggressive. But yeah, also a little bit from those new items potentially on the data sites. Good job from my lasers. And then let's get in on this one. While the medium drones are targets are dropping like flies, thanks to my guards. My little sentry drones just sitting there, blapping at the target. Very nice, very effective. I do love to play this way. And so far, I could actually keep repping, so that's good. Let's give that a try. Don't really remember what the cap situation is. When we keep the large repper just going and going. You're next. Send the mutilator. Take him down. Like that, good stuff. Still all alone in local, so we are good to keep going. You are blapped. Next one, come on. Keep getting those plasma blasts at the enemy. Like that, good stuff. Alright, cutting the repping. And let's Microwarpdrive to the gate, 39 kilometers. But yeah, there's a little bit of a change to the fit that I made here, of course. Yeah, I think I can, yeah, that's 0.0 CPU left. I can just put in the compact Microwarpdrive, but that does speed you along quite nicely. So let's go. I think I can get this as the final bursts. Warp as soon as we can. Sentry drones ready, mobile tractor unit ready, and rock and roll. Or maybe, I mean, you don't see this very often, of course, both assassinations, occupied mining colony and a command relay in the same system. Maybe there's hunters out there focusing solely on the data sites, and so that could be the case as well. All right, sentry drones out, target is locked, is engage. Mobile tractor unit is out as well. Let's see if we can take this guy down. First volley, pretty good. For now, they're not hitting. Now he gets into armor, so that takes a little bit more time. Decent hit. Oh yeah, I do tend to grab a couple of these small guys so we can start targeting them. Tank-wise, still looking somewhat okay. I mean, at 40, my lasers don't do anything, but we'll add them. A little bit of preemptive repping. And let's go. This is not as sturdy as the golem, I have to say. That one can just really snipe everything down without any real problem, and has an incredible tank on top of that. It's smaller than a battleship, but yeah, this is the Ishtar. Really cool ship as well. Let's go. Next targets. That's all working. Alright, close. Normally, my tractor unit will take the right wreck. And it doesn't take the right wreck. God damn it. That one shot was too fast. This is one of these examples as to why you have to be a little bit careful when it comes to choosing your second target. You're actually better off going for one of the mediums so that you don't accidentally one-shot in pretty much the same tick, and then you create a wreck that's closer for the mobile tractor unit. And now I have to basically take a little bit more down so that we can then go after the loot ourselves. Let's try and focus on this small stuff here first if I can. All right, laser's still doing a good job. Think we can maybe that enslaver would be good if I can take that one down. Open fire. The scavenger won't be a problem. Enslaver, laser, good hit, good hit. That's nice. We are repping this without too much trouble. And you don't happen to have taken the overseer wreck. No, it's still all the way back there. Definitely a little bit annoying, but not much that we can do about this as the final small guy is taken down. Let's see if we can take this mutilator at 15. What's it feeling like damage-wise? Yeah, not too good actually. I'll be honest. They're getting on top of me and they are slowly starting to break my shield tank here. So I will take some more of these targets down. Let's see if we can take the one. Well, if you want, why not go after that guy since he already took a beating. Speed it up. And then I'm also like a little bit worried about my capacitor. So I do want to make sure that the DPS on the field is low enough. Then we'll sprint to the wreck. And right now we don't need you anymore. Anything good? Yeah, no, not exactly. Alright, scooped cargo holds. Take that Spectre down, and then I think we can risk it for the biscuit. Let's go. All aboard. Overseer wreck is our target. We're moving. Microwarpdrive on. Repper still on. Go, go, go. And then we warp straight to the command relay. Let's go. Let's see what kind of loot we get. But yeah, I often talk about this. When I do these exploration sites, number 2, I usually go for a cruiser after the True Sasha for this very specific reason. So let's hope that we don't overshoot it by too much. Loot all, and we do overshoot it by by a mile. God damn it. But we did just shoot away quite strongly, and 97 million in estimated loot. Now, this, for a medium C-type armor rep, I do get the feeling that this has gone down in value quite substantially. Everything is in. Let's go to the command relay next. And yeah, my shield booster is actually boosting very nicely. So this is keeping us up pretty damn well. Up we go. Still have plenty of cap. We are good. And then next up, 3 out of 10. Let's see if we can clean that one up a little bit more efficiently. So this time, room number 2, there's a true Sancha. And then there's like probably a couple of big turrets that we can take down. But this is good. Let's go. Let's go, 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 go. Grab the gate, and still all alone in local. Definitely a change even from just a couple of months ago, where I felt like, all right, there's still like half a dozen people in all of these systems. We are, you know, competing with them, able to get some sites, but not always. This now does feel way more empty. All right, sentry drones on the fields. Let's start targeting these guys. Not even gonna bother with the with like the commander on this one, I don't think. Let's start firing the lasers here. Spread the deeps. All right, next. Let's just start targeting all of these guys. And that's the one. Black Ops squad leader at 30. Adding lasers. Let's put all of our sentry drones on him. Let's see if we can break him, or if he's too fast. Quite often he's a bit too fast. Oh no, full hits, that'll help. Down you go. Very good. Next set of targets. Add a bit of laser fire, and then we get just 2 more to do. Perfect. This is smooth. This does feel pretty good. And then the Overseer Rig is actually probably in a good spot for us to quickly grab it and then take the warp to the next room. So, F, come on. Black Ops agent needs to go down. Return to drone bay. Overseer Rig, go. Microwarpdrive. To speed it up, mobile tractor unit, sentry drones are good to go. Let's go, let's go. All right, and now the sentry guns fire their first shots at me. So obviously we were sniping this down pretty easily. So, oh goddamn, am I gonna overshoot it? Well, probably, but yeah, you don't really get a lot in here. Then you want to take the gate, and then in room number 2, this time we'll just try and get that stuff nice and cleanly. That means warp in, find a target. It's the only small targets, so I'll target you. Mobile tractor units. I'm actually going to wait this time for a full target so that I can deploy and press F. This has happened to me, where I would deploy the guards, and while targeting, actually some of these destroyers can end up targeting you. They counter back 1 shot, and there you go. Your mobile tractor unit is going to go after the wrong target again. And now we get actually a heavy missile battery that should be able to absorb at least 1 volley from my sentry drones. And once this guy is unstuck, he gets destroyed, so that's good. Then I press F for the heavy missile battery. Now it's the only loot, and there we go. First volley survived, so now my mobile tractor unit actually grabs what we need. And oh, they're not targeting me, they're targeting one of my sentry drones. Oh, and alright, couple people in local, but you're too late. I just have these 2 sites all for me. Let's see if we can grab that loot, and then I'll just look around a little bit, hoping for a data site. But it's good to be back, guys, doing a bit of exploration. This is still by far my favorite activity in EVE Online on like a daily basis. So, sentry drones still being quite mean to all of these destroyers. You can hear that. Let's take a look at this. Well, it's a faction piece. It's just not worth a lot. Whoops. Scoop to cargo holds. And what the hell was it that I think I removed it from the overview. Well, we'll try to fix that if we have to do another room. And yeah, by the time I'm done here, we are practically through the whole site. Off we go. Let's go to the next system, Tashinas, and see if we can't spot anything there. I do have that data analyzer. It would be good to find some stuff. And while we fly, let's drink a bit. Oh, and I just finished the skilling spree as well. So the hunt is over. We're back at the moment in a skilling spree apparently, where you just kill a couple of rats, get some extra skill points. I mean, if you can keep it up on a daily basis, it's not that bad. Alright, let's take a look at this one here. Sansha Gathering and 0 signals in the system of Tashinas. That's quite unusual as well, I have to say. Only 4 in local. Maybe I will actually put this up. We get an Orca mining. That is not that much of a surprise. But nothing filtered. Nope. That does feel a little bit odd, guys. 0 signatures here. Dira next, actually a little bit more busy potentially with an ice spawn here. So let's take a look. Nothing again. Very interesting and kind of worrying. What the hell is happening? Where are all of the signatures? Here only 7 in local as well. That's definitely not a lot. Hideaway, so no ice at the moment. I'm seeing a capsule, couple of structures, but really not a lot anymore. Let's hope for at least a couple more signatures. Take the gate. And alright, we get a couple. Lower is the next target. Let's go. Okay, that could be interesting. Man, 11 in local in Neil then. That's that feels off as well. Kind of want to head to the star for that to see if we can spot what the hell it is that's happening. Let's maybe do that, because that does feel odd. What is happening in this region? Analyze, not scan. A paladin, a Tatara, my probes. So not that much. That's a wormhole. Analyze. Okay. Not seeing a lot of useful info. Be a data site. That would be nice. Analyze. Come on. And you have to be honest here, exploration, I mean, this is the first site that I find. 90 million in loot. You can do quite a few missions to get to these types of payouts. So I still feel like for just, you know, ISK making, there's not a lot better than exploration out there, especially when you have that all-in-one ship that can do the data site. That's good. That can do all of those combat sites, and that now potentially can also have or take advantage of the new drops in the data sites, which should have a lot more demand as well. I mean, they'll be needed in general industry. I'll look at all of that in more detail later, of course, but yeah, it is a Sansha data terminal, so that could definitely be interesting. And then I wonder if we're gonna see like half a dozen ships in there. No, shouldn't, because it's because it is within the scan range. But why are there so many people here, and what is happening with exploration around here? I definitely have to re-experience all of that, I think. So off to the data site we go. Pretty good start, and let's hope that we can take it, and let's see if we can spot something new or unknown in these data sites. off we go. Alright, 4 chances, so that's pretty decent. And now with the Microwarpdrive, I do have to basically figure out how we're gonna do this. Let's do an orbit at 500, and then I'll try at first with like a 1 burst. And we're actually gonna start with you. Range on this is 6 kilometers, so we should be able to do this. Let's take a look. Successful, alright. And nothing found. Alright, Orange Jesus or Bob, please be with me on the next one. Orbit at 500. I do like how these are now animated, right? A little bit makes it a little bit easier to know which ones you still have to do. So this feels like it's close enough. We're just gonna coast into the 6 km range, or 6,000. Yeah, 6 km, 6,000 meter range, and then look for maybe here. Nope. All right. What the hell? Well, if it's this hard, it's gotta have good stuff in it. Let's open this up. No, just some Talocan molecules. That's not very good. Orbit at 500. Quick scan again. Anything else? No, still just seeing a paladin. Next hack. Right. Ooh, I do think that AG composite molecular condenser could be what we are looking for. Very interesting. Let's go here, and normally if I could do like a view market details, price history, then we really don't find anything. So I think that's one of the new items. And it's 16 of them in a single go. Now, I think that makes sense, since this will be tied to the new industry. CCP will want to have at least enough supply, but this is going to be the real question. How much is enough? Will it be undervalued a little bit? How hard is it to get? Can players, keep their efforts up over a prolonged period of time? But for me, yeah, let's take a quick look if we can do show info on that. Used in Neuralink Enhancer Reaction Formula, Reaction Orient Neuralink Stabilizer Reaction Formula. All right, taking a quick look at what this does. So you create these. Jesus Christ. Down the rabbit hole we go. Required 4. Meta Operant Neuralink Enhancer. Required 4. Let's see. Required input materials? No. Alright, well, I can't figure it out that easily. It's reactions 5. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that this is some of the new stuff, since, I can't remember reaction stuff coming from data sites for before the patch, and so that's pretty good. I'm gonna quickly scan this one down, but honestly, this is what I wanted to show you guys in this video. This is my plan for now. I'm still waiting to see exactly what CCP is going to do to the Orca, such as we have one on this scan right here. And the other mining ships, and then even some later dev blocks, maybe Tech 2 production and other stuff. I still feel like there's a lot in the pipeline for us that could change our outlook on what we want to do in EVE Online. And so for now, this short-term goal for me is actually going to be to do a bit more exploration, focus on the data sites, and hope basically that CCP has expected a little bit less than will actually be needed or required for industry, and now we can make a nice buck doing all of this stuff. So definitely a promising start, although it's coming from the combat sites, but our first few new items from data sites are confirmed. So I'll keep going, but that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.